So. Müssen wir erstmal gucken. Wir müssen gucken. So, das Stream-Element meldet sich bestimmt gleich wieder. Ja, das Stream-Element hat sich jetzt gerade gemeldet und... Genau, habe ich das alles? Ja, okay. Das. Okay, Livestream. Ah, okay, das tut der Bot machen. Okay. Okay, Body tut er machen. Gut, okay. So, dann willkommen in TheCouncil. Ja, hatte ich 2019 gespielt und hab mir dann gedacht, oh, okay. Was ist das für ein Spiel? Rätselspiel, Plattformer. Oder? Ja, stimmt. Ne? Ja, Rätselspiel. Mystisch und so. Und ja, wir schauen uns das heute mal an. Und mal gucken. Und ja, 16:05 haben wir jetzt. Und ja, Chatbot ist alles okay. Das ist auch alles okay. Das ist alles okay. Ja, genau. So, dann beginnen wir mal so. Drücke Option, um das Herrenhaus zu betreten. Okay. Aha. Inhalt löschen. So, es sind 3 Spielstände, die wir hier haben. Dann nehmen wir mal diesen Spielstand. Erstelle ein Profil. Optionen. Sound und Untertitel. 80% Sprachausgabe. Machen wir mal 100. Untertitel machen wir mal an. 80%. Ich denke mal 80% müsste reichen. 80. So, Steuerung einstellen. Okay, da ist nichts. Gut. Die Liste der Mitwirkenden anzeigen. Episoden- und Kapitelliste. Herunterladbare Inhalte. Ja, ich muss noch was gucken. Nein. Okay. Ich habe nur gerade geguckt. Deswegen sah das jetzt gerade aus, blauer Bildschirm. Also hier sind Episoden- und Kapitelliste. Ich weiß nicht, wie lange, ob ich alle Kapitel drin habe oder nicht. Ich habe jetzt noch nicht geguckt. Gucken, ist das Delay so bei euch? 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Das scheint gut zu sein. So, dann wollen wir mal. Wir haben die schöne Uhrzeit und willkommen in den Stream. Was sehr ungewohnt ist für mich. Nach 3 Wochen Pause, da denkst du auch im Kopf so, was hat sich getan? Was ist alles verändert worden? Ja, M6-Bot hat sich verändert. Irgendwie, vor kurzem. Ich denke mal, das war schon ein paar Wochen so. Aber er postet Sachen, wenn ich live bin. Okay, das postet er. YouTube postet er nicht mehr. Ist auch nicht so schlimm. Und ja, sind wir mal gespannt, wie das Spiel ist. Jetbot ist bei mir in der Nähe. Das ist auch bei mir in der Nähe. Discord ist auch in der Nähe. Der Stream, Bitrate ist weiß. Wieso ist es weiß? Ist das normal? Ist das gut? Oh, ich hätte ein bisschen nach oben checkern müssen. Also nach oben. Deswegen war das weiß gewesen. Jetzt ist er grün, der Balken. Lol. Komische Sachen. So, Optionen haben wir gemacht. So, neues Spiel. Wir sind mal gespannt, wie das Spiel ist. Irgendwie auf der Trophäe habe ich mal geguckt. 50%. Fragt mich nicht wieso, aber 50%. Hm. So, Headset ist auch dran, das ist dran, das ist dran. So, das ist das. Lappy ist da. Ist er heiß? Ist er warm? Nein? Der ist kalt, gut. Monitor ist auch schon da und alles. Genau, so, und dann wollen wir mal ein bisschen schnackeln, das Spielchen. Frankreich. Paris. 1792. Am 10. Dezember. Au.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same
Hi, Dirk.
feeling, my dear Sarah.
Hast nichts verpasst.
Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've
Aw.
stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Au.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Ihr Vertrauen oder Handeln? Jetzt haben wir zwei Möglichkeiten gerade, weil das ist so ein Handelssystem. Ihr Vertrauen oder Handeln? Soll ich jetzt meiner Mutter vertrauen? Eigenschaft freigeschaltet gezeichnet. Ups.
For God's sake, Louis, I told you to let me do it. Let me see.
You know, I was in control of the situation, Mother.
Oh, tell that to your nose. It's because of this kind of reaction that I prefer to work alone.
You ought to learn to trust me, Mother. Can't you be happy for once? We finally cracked the Von Borchert case?
He was just a middleman. He would have been more useful alive. How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me. You're much more important than you can ever imagine. Right. Let's go now.
Ja. Tja. Einen Monat später, 20. Januar 1793. Lord Mortimers Insel vor der englischen Küste. Ja, Musik habe ich auf 80% gemacht. Fotos Home interaktiv. Cyanid präsentieren. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich alle Kapitel habe. Ein Spiel von Big Bad Wolf Studio.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
TheCouncil. Episode 1, Met 1. Ich bin mir da nicht sicher, ob das auf Deutsch gewesen war am Anfang.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Du meinst irgendwas wirklich hier? Persönliche Gründe, Geschäftsbeziehungen mit Lord Mortimer. Also persönliche Gründe heißt, wir verraten denen sozusagen ein paar Sachen. Aber das sind Geschäftsbeziehungen mit Lord Mortimer.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Die ich in der rechten Annahme, dass du das erste Mal hier bist. Allerdings, die Frage an die Herzogin weiterleiten.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Are you all right?
Shit, your hand.
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay when you're done.
What?
Hugh.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on?
Ist nur Ketchup.
Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
Ich glaube, das war, glaube ich, gar nicht auf Deutsch. Also es gab nur
I
Untertitel.
definitely have to find Mother quickly. Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real.
Benutze den rechten Stick zum Bewegen der Kamera.
What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to
Benutze den
find you,
linken
Mother.
Stick, um dich zu bewegen. Mhm. Schöne Aussicht. Guck mal, Sterne. Sind wir die Milchstraße? Schöner Mond. Mhm. Oh, was ist das? Hä? Kann ich das? Okay, also hier gibt's nur zum Menü und Optionen. Keine Sprachausgabe, also Sprachausgabe schon, aber sonst... Hä? Sammlermünzen? Oh, ich hab's jetzt geloadet. Hä? War irgendwie auf dem Boden. Ich gehe einfach mal, ich drücke mal... Hä? Was? Ich drücke einfach mal mit X. X, X, X. Kreis. Viereck, Dreieck. R1, L1. Okay, also alle Knöpfe gedrückt. Mhm. Okay. Hm. Nein!
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Wähle deine Klasse. So, es gibt jetzt 3 Klassenarten. Also, es gibt einmal den Diplomaten. Der Diplomat hat seine Stärken in gesellschaftlichen Dingen. Als versierter Redekünstler umschifft er alle Konversationsklippen und kann seine Gesprächspartner nach Belieben überreden, ohne sie vor den Kopf zu stoßen. Sein liebstes Feld ist das der Politik Okkultist. Der Okkultist ist ein Meister der Täuschung. Überzeugt davon, wie bedeutend Wissen ist, hat er sich umfassende Fachkompetenzen in allen Dingen angeeignet, die die Wissenschaft und Kunst betreffen. Es macht ihm nichts aus, andere Personen auszunutzen, um seine eigenen Ziele zu erreichen. Mit der Auswahl deiner Klasse legst du deine Hauptfertigkeiten fest. Die anderen Fertigkeiten stehen dir zwar ebenfalls zur Verfügung, aber um sie zu erlangen, musst du Fertigkeitspunkte investieren. Detektiv. Der Detektiv glänzt bei Nachforschungen. Er ist geübt darin, selbst in kleinsten Details in seiner Umgebung und bei den Personen, die er befragt, zu entdecken. Als zupackender Typ hat er keine Scheu davor, die Dinge direkt anzugehen. Befragung, Aufmerksamkeit, Psychologie, Gewandtheit, Logik. Manipulation, Okkultismus, Belesenheit, Wissenschaft und Heimlichkeit. Politik, Etikette, Sprachen, Überzeugung, Ablenkung. Mit X können wir die Fertigkeiten uns anzeigen lassen. Sozusagen. Okay. Okkultist. Also er hat so einen Skillbaum, was man da einsetzen kann. Und Detektiv. So, aber ich würde, glaube ich... Warte mal. Okay. Okay, Detektiv. Deine wachsamen Augen entgehen selbst kleinste wichtige Details und seltsam platzierte Elemente nicht. Oha. Mal gucken. 1 Punkt. 2 Punkt. 3 Punkt. Okay, das heißt, wir könnten es so machen. Genau. Obwohl... Ne, Moment. Momentum. Wir können es ja auch so machen. Das geht, glaube ich, auch. Moment. Das nehmen wir. Überzeugung. Warte mal. Hä? Du bist in der Lage, Mitmenschen mit deiner Willenskraft zu überzeugen.
Well,
Gegenstand
over
zum
the last
Inventar
few years, I've
hinzugefügt.
solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Angers, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of 2 people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Nein, aber ich lüge sie besser an. Leider nein.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London?
No, Sorry, I don't remember.
In the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Hinweissuche. Deine Fertigkeiten erlauben dir, versteckte Details zu entdecken. Wähle die am besten zur aktuellen Situation passende Stelle aus, um versteckte Details zu offenbaren. Für die Hinweissuche werden keine Konzentrationspunkte fällig. Du musst lediglich die passenden Fertigkeiten besitzen und zur entsprechenden Hinweissuche zu gelangen.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Okay. Also es gibt so einen Balken und dann müssen wir dann versuchen, irgendwelche Gegenstände da zu gucken bei den Körperteilen. Sehr geil gemacht. Persönlichkeit. Jede Person, die du auf der Insel triffst, hat ihre eigene Persönlichkeit, wodurch sie gegenüber manchen Fertigkeiten anfällig wird. Anderen gegenüber hingegen immun bleibt. Um deine Ziele zu erreichen, musst du die Persönlichkeit deiner Konversationspartner kennen. Wenn du eine Fertigkeit einsetzt, gegen die eine Immunität vorliegt, wirst du keinen Erfolg haben und zugleich in den Zustand erschöpft geraten. Oh mein Gott. Oh, so, nutzt du hingegen eine Schwäche mit der entsprechenden Fertigkeit aus, erhältst du einen Konzentrationspunkt zurück. Immunitäten und Schwächen kannst du im Bereich Notizen im Menü finden. Immunität erkannt, Schwäche erkannt. Die Touchpad-Taste öffnet das Menü.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still...
Gut. Aha. Eine englische Herzogin ist das. Louis de Rachet. Louis Maurus de Rachet, der einzige Sohn von Sarah de Rachet. Piagi. Die Mutter. Okay. Karte. Charakter. Also wir haben 3 Skillsysteme. Kann man so sagen. Gut. Talente. Ach du Kacke. Also man hat so einen riesen Talentbaum. Also haben die schon geil gemacht. Eigenschaften. Charismatisch. Gezeichnet. Du hast die Detektivklasse ausgewählt. So, Inventar. Die Kunst, die Menschen aus ihren Gesichtszügen zu erkennen. Aha. Emilys Taschentuch. Der Blutfleck darauf stammt von mir. Es hat ihre Initialen EH. Martins Einladung. Verehrter Monsieur de Richet, ich schreibe Ihnen, um meine Verlegenheit bezüglich der Situation auszudrücken, in der ich mich befinde. Wenn Sie vielleicht wissen, hatte ich Ihre Mutter Sarah de Richet, ich denke mal Riquet wird das so ausgesprochen, vor einigen Wochen auf meine Insel eingeladen. Wir arbeiteten an gemeinsamen Projekten, die mit ihren Orden zu tun haben. Ihr Aufenthalt hier verlief... sorry. Ja, das Gehen ist normal. Ist ein Effekt. Oder auch nicht. Ihr Aufenthalt hier verlief ohne besondere Vorkommnisse, bis sie gestern plötzlich verschwand. Ich will Sie nicht in Sorgen stürzen, aber ich bitte Sie, so schnell wie möglich hierher zu kommen, damit wir Licht in dieser Sache bringen können. Vielen Dank im Voraus. Hochachtungsvoll Lord William Mortimer, Marquis von Westwatshire. Aha, verstreute Münze gefunden. Aha, also unsere Fertigkeiten? Gelee Royal. Also wir können mit R1 sozusagen...
Haven't answered about my mother.
Genau.
Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Okay, Talente. Talente erhältst du, indem du bestimmte Aktionen durchführst. Sieh dir die Bedingungen und Effekte der einzelnen Talente einmal genauer an, denn sie stellen interessante Verbesserungen dar. Du kannst deine Talente im Bereich Talente im Menü finden. So, wir hatten da hinten was auf dem Boden gesehen. Warte.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Schon geil gemacht. Was ist das? Gelee Royal stellt 2 Konzentrationspunkte wieder her. Du kannst nicht mehr als 5 bei dir tragen. Drücke nach unten zum Einnehmen. Also 2 Konzentrationspunkte. Kann wichtig sein. Aber hier ist noch was. Hä? Ja, das Blaue irritiert ein bisschen.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet.
Ach, Richet.
Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Was weiß er über meine Mutter? Also, Sie müssen Sarah de Richets Sohn sein. Ich versichere Ihnen, dass wir unser Möglichstes tun, um Ihre Mutter schnellstens zu finden. Was weiß er über meine Mutter? Also, wir können mit dem linken Stick links und rechts machen.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
So, Fertigkeiten. Fertigkeiten ermöglichen dir unter Einsatz von Konzentrationspunkten einzigartige Entscheidungen und Aktionen. Je höher dabei die Stufe der Fertigkeit ist, desto niedriger fallen die Konzentrationspunkte. Du kannst deine Fertigkeiten im Bereich Charakter im Menü finden. Etwas gefunden.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir.
Ah,
on
die
the
Schwäche
wooden
ausgenutzt.
part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Okay, her mit dem Taschentuch. Ich kümmere mich darum. Das ist mit Gewalt. Du wirst mir das Taschentuch geben.
That handkerchief belongs to me. Please hand it over now.
But, sir,
I'll speak directly to your master about it. It will be a very long conversation.
Of course, sir. Please, take it.
Danke.
On that note, I must leave you, sir. There is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she
R2
be
gedrückt,
doing
um
out here on
schneller
this
zu
wharf?
laufen. So, man sieht, dass wir da eigentlich müssen. Aber R2, da kann man schneller rennen, okay. So, die Notizen. Die Notizen. Schwäche, Überzeugung und Befragung. Alle Diener von Lord Mortimer tragen eine Maske. Dies ist ein wiederkehrendes Thema in den Gesprächen der Gäste. Maskenpflicht, ja, weil die Corona haben. Nein, ich glaube nicht. Man sieht an der Karte ja, aha, okay. Man kann da hingehen. Talente, Eigenschaften und Inventar. So. Das heißt, hier ist das Taschentuch von der Mutter und das von Emily. Das ist der Brief.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Honig. Was? Wir haben Honig gefunden. 2 Konzentrationspunkte. Hä?
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
Planke herausreißen, Planke herausnehmen. Gewandheitsstufe 1, Schwierigkeits 3.
There we go. Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag.
Ups. Ich bin stark.
The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book
Ah,
well.
links unten sind die
Mother used to read
Konzentrationspunkte.
passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Ja, ich habe mal was gegessen. So, mit Manuskripten kannst du dich während deines Abenteuers weiterbilden. Zu Beginn jedes Kapitels legst du fest, welches Manuskript du lernen willst und erhältst dafür permanente Fertigkeitspunkte. Oh.
Let's look inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Tasche nehmen. Rostigen Schlüssel untersuchen. Essen untersuchen. Persönliche Gegenstände untersuchen. Warte mal, ich kann doch die Tasche nehmen.
Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her. Crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger.
Okay. So, Inventar. Inventar. Wir haben jetzt den Schlüssel mitgenommen. In einem schlechten Zustand. Persönliche Sachen. Mhm, okay, okay. Noch unbekannt, noch unbekannt. Okay, Logik ist bei ihr unbekannt, okay. Talente, Eigenschaften. Das Tor öffnen. Natürlich.
Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Den eisernen Schlüssel verwenden. Weil warum soll ich knacken? Wir haben einen Schlüssel mitgenommen.
Ah, there we are. This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
Wir untersuchen die Fässer.
Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
Wissenschaft noch nicht erlangt.
It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste.
Aha, was haben wir denn hier? Gegenstand.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear Mother, and quickly too.
Ist da was? Okay. Was hatten wir denn gefunden? Ah, Konzentrationspunkte. Hatten wir gefunden. So, okay, da ist auch alles okay. Mhm, Talente, Eigenschaften. So, gucken wir mal hier auf den Boden. Oh, da ist was.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Mhm. Okay. Hier ist auch nichts.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Mhm, okay. Hier ist auch nichts. Oho. Wieder ein Konzentrationspunkt. Also wir haben wieder einen Konzentrationspunkt gekriegt. 3 Stück. Okay, was ist hier?
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. see what's hidden inside.
Ach, jetzt können wir in den Briefen reingehen. Einen Hinweis finden.
Ah, one of the letters is stamped with the seal of the Order. And I recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Who are you writing to? I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind
Konzentrationspunkte.
as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You never talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who is this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does that name sound so familiar? I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me. So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of a wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to send out letters, reassuring whoever might be interested that she's having a fabulous time here. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me. At least I hope so. Let's see what's hidden inside.
Briefe nacheinander untersuchen.
Let's look.
Aha. Mal gucken. Wir nehmen mal den Brief.
It's too badly written, I can't make out the address.
An Mr. Galbraith.
The address is 50 Bedford Square, London.
Mr. Joaquina da Silva Sevilla.
The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the Order sent some envoys there.
Auf den Umschlag sind Ideogramme.
A letter written in an Oriental language.
Ich kenne diese Sprache nicht.
I haven't the slightest idea what it says.
Aha, interessant. Andere Briefe. Mr. P.V. Hoven.
Probably a Dutchman.
An Mr. H.B. Delabat.
An address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
An seine Eminenz Giovanni Angelico Braschi.
This envelope is meant for the Vatican.
Ich kenne diesen Namen. Sagt mir nix.
This name sounds familiar. Braschi. No. Can't seem to place it.
So.
A letter written in an Oriental language.
Ja, okay, wiederholt sich.
I haven't the slightest idea what it says.
So, das heißt, wir haben jetzt alle Briefe uns angeguckt. So, alle Briefe angeguckt. So, dann gehen wir mal weiter hier gucken. Gut, genau, da weiter gucken. Mhm, okay. 1, 2. So, sonst haben wir eigentlich alles hier gefunden. So, Notizen. So, wir haben 2 Konzentrationspunkte. Brief von der Mutter. Aha, okay. Karte haben wir alles. Wir haben links geguckt, wir haben rechts geguckt. Charakter, Talente, Eigenschaften. So, und wenn man auf Start drückt, kommt man dahin. Gut. Oh, hier ist noch was. Hm?
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Mhm.
A Latin inscription.
Eine lateinische Inschrift.
Mi fili quantilia produncia mundus vergatur.
Gesundheit. Ah, also kein Okkultismus. Ah, ja, erstmal muss später dahin gehen. Gehe zum Herrenhaus.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Die Musikuntermalung ist auch geil. Lies Briefe, die von den anderen Gästen stammen oder an diese adressiert sind. Also um mehr Informationen zu machen.
Whoa. Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always...
3 Fehler noch möglich. Oh, okay. So, Konfrontation. Ja, ich muss ein bisschen mit dem Headset gerade gucken. So, Konfrontation. Während einer Konfrontation musst du durch mehrere Phasen gehen und dabei so überzeugend wie möglich bleiben. Okay, wirken sich auf den Verlauf der Geschichte aus. Daher solltest du bei Bedarf auch deine Fertigkeiten einsetzen. Bei jeder Konfrontation wird grafisch angezeigt, wie sehr du die Person, mit der du redest, überzeugen konntest. Also wir haben 3 Fehler. Das wird übel. Okay. Das schaffen wir schon.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Nee, das ist aggressiv.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow, then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son, I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you
Phase
work
2.
together. What do you do exactly?
Berufsgeheimnis, Mitglied des Goldenen Orden.
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother work for a secret society. It would
Natürlich.
seem that discretion is not one of your specialities, my son. You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust in you.
Oh, shit.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Only you know that, Your Eminence. If you're asking me if you can trust me, or if I can keep a secret, I would answer yes. Absolutely.
Generation.
I understand.
In truth, it all depends on the nature of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
This list must be of extreme importance.
Ah, if only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Letzte Phase. In der letzten Phase einer Konfrontation musst du die Person, mit der du redest, überzeugen, indem du die passenden Dialogoptionen auswählst. Wenn du dich falsch entscheidest, wird die Phase so lange wiederholt, bis du die richtige Option wählst oder keine Fehler mehr möglich sind. Oh. 2 Fehler noch möglich.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur.
Verlässlich.
Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Okay.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Viele Hinweise und Gegenstände sind nicht sofort ersichtlich. Manche von ihnen wirken sich auf dein Abenteuer aus, deswegen solltest du stets die Augen offen halten. Mhm. Hört ihr das? Okay, also der Diener. So, Schwäche, Befragung, noch unbekannt. Inventar. Versiegelt. Mhm. Okay. Talente. Eigenschaften. Charismatisch, gezeichnet, Detektiv. Du hältst einen Punkt in Manipulation. Du hast Piages Brief bekommen.
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
Okidoki, Diaki. Viel Spaß. Ein Erdsternchen.
Fall of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
Gehen wir mal da hinten hin. Was ist denn hier? Was ist denn da?
Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this. Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall.
So, wir haben Notizen. Offenbart vorübergehend die Immunität und Schwächen, die sich auf einen Dialog auswirkt. So, 1. Hab ich das schon? Ja, gell?
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
Okay.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Okay. Hochnehmen.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States.
Oh, George Washington.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis März de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Lord Mortimer asked me to drop everything and come find my mother, who seems to have disappeared during her stay here.
Ah.
I took the first boat, and here I am.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be, sir. It's not your fault.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Okay.
Good Lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the Order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat. Very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer. So don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
Ja, da müssen wir schnell
And now, my
antworten.
dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw my vision.
Bleiben und Washington zuhören. Herausfinden, was Holmes über meine Mutter weiß. Bleiben!
Let's see what Washington has to say. Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
Oh,
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well.
Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother. Where did you first meet her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil. She was introduced to me by a mutual acquaintance, and I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may not be a soldier, but believe me, she deserves a statue as much as Lafayette does.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. There's no doubt Mother has many secrets that are still hidden. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about? My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet. But I did find a book that belongs to my mother.
Where did you find it?
That's what worries me. I found it hidden on the wharf.
Do you think she was preparing to discreetly leave?
I don't know.
An extremely likely proposition.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Ach, da sind die wieder.
Careful,
Die zwei.
they're coming back.
Oh.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
Washington looks surprised, but Holmes doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Okay. Kann ich mich noch umsehen? Ach, ich dürfen noch in... Aha. Talente. Eigenschaften. Was ist noch passiert? Wissbegierig. Mhm. Und Psychologie. Ah, okay.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been quite a day.
Oh ja, was für ein
Right.
Tag.
Where is my room?
Wir schauen uns mal ein bisschen um. Hä? Sammlermünze. Hier ist nichts.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon! Was?
Monsieur Jacques Perru.
Jacques Perru? Mhm, hier ist auch nichts.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Enzyklopädie. Okay, das ist Washington noch unbekannt. Noch unbekannt, noch unbekannt. Ah. Okay, Charakter, Talente, Eigenschaften, Inventar. Kann nicht ausgewählt werden. Finde alle Teile dieses Manuskripts, um es lesen zu können. Goldelixier. Mhm.
Decorum Guide.
Aha. Ein Buch über gute Manieren. Okay, hier ist auch nichts. Links, rechts, links, rechts. Oh, was haben wir denn da? Ja, Steinchen. Mhm. Also da geht's wieder hoch. Hier ist auch nichts. Hier ist auch nichts. Das ist so. Mhm. Und da ist nichts am Blinken.
Monsieur Johann van Wulner.
Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Oh, was ist das? Sammlermünze. So, mal gucken. Da geht's nicht runter. Mal gucken, was hier ist. Ist auch kein Buch. Hier kann man auch nicht rein. Hier ist auch kein Weg. Hier auch nicht. Dim, didim, 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 didim.
President George Washington.
Mhm. Mhm. Hä?
A drachma.
Oha, ein Drachma. Ja, manchmal muss man ein bisschen hier auf den Boden gucken. Manchmal erkennt man was und manchmal gar nichts. Okay, hier ist gar nichts.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Mhm. Okay. Oh. Was? Gucken, ist da was? Okay, hier kann man auch nicht lang.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Okay, hier kann man auch nicht lang.
Huh, that's me.
Okay, das ist mein Raum. Gut. Das heißt, das ist mein Raum hier. Gut, Notizen. Inventar. Was ist das? Hebt alle negativen Effekte auf. Gespräch. Und die Punkte.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Mhm.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Okay, also man kann nicht mehr hier raus. Okay. Schade.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Okay, also wir können nicht mehr raus, gut. Mhm.
Monsieur Jacques Perreux.
Gut, so. Also wir sind in allen Räumen gegangen.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Mhm. Gut, das heißt...
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Godoy. Fällt ja gar nicht auf, das warum.
Huh, that's me.
It's me. Gehe in dein Zimmer.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Biaggi's trust. What should I do?
Wir öffnen den Brief lieber nicht.
Damn. Can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Biaggi, so... Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother. Wow. Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Krass. Die Bilder hier. Gehe ins Bett. Erreichen. Du hast gerade ein Bernsteinstück gefunden. 4 Stück, um deine Konzentration hoch zu pushen.
Amber crystals.
Aha. Oh, was ist das?
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who
Hallo,
enter
Micha.
here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Schloss knacken. Ich kann kein Schloss knacken. Aha. Hab so viel gefuttert, oder? Ja.
Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes. Saturn devouring his sun. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son.
Okay.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices. Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Karmelitengeist. Aha. Interessant. Okay, die Bilder sehen ein bisschen... sehr komisch aus. Okay. So, das waren die Bücher. Okay. So. So, also wir sollten eigentlich ins Bettchen gehen. Was da hinten ist. Aber es sieht aus, als man hier... Oh. Man kann hier raus. Oh, was haben wir denn hier? Mhm. Hier ist zu. Genau, wir gehen zwar nicht im Bettchen, wir bleiben doch hier. Wir sind auf einer einsamen Insel. Wir sind irgendein Detektiv. Mhm. So, was haben wir denn hier? Ups. Was ist mit Darling? Ja, ich denke mal, der will einfach nur hier ein bisschen was gucken. Aber was haben wir denn noch? Wir haben doch noch was im Inventar gekriegt. Aha, okay. Haben wir was mit Eigenschaften gekriegt? Wissbegierig, verlässlich. Er hat auch einen Talentbaum. Wir sind in dem Sinne ein Detektiv. Mit grünen schönen Augen. Mhm. Wie lange hat er da hinschaut? Hat das einen Grund? Sieht doch schon geil aus. Mhm. So, was haben wir hier? Eine Flasche. Sammelmünze. Sammelmünze. Hier können wir nicht rein. Oh. Man kennt's, Strümpfe ausziehen. Mhm. Episode 1. Eins vor der Küste von England. Erfolgreich. Alternative Wege gab es. Ich bin zum Herrenhaus gegangen. Yep. Mutter Schritte vollzogen. Piagi überzeugt, den Brief zu geben. Washington kennengelernt. Ja, George Washington ist hier. Ich habe am Anleger ein seltsames Buch gefunden. Ich habe Fragen bezüglich meiner Mutter gestellt. Ohne Erfolg. Und alternative Wege gab es. Stufe 2. Mhm. Aha. Ein Punkt wurde zum Freischalten. Überlegen. Ja. 4 gedrückt halten. Manuskripte auswählen zum Lesen. Fertigkeitspunkte, okay. So, entweder lese ich das. Psychologie, Überzeugung, Etikette und Wissenschaft. Ich denke mal, ich würde das hier in Wissenschaft. Obwohl Psychologie. Wissenschaft. Ja, der hat komische Albträume immer. Der sieht Sachen, die nicht da sind. Oder Vorahnungen. Also ganz komische Fähigkeiten hat der.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durishay can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durishay's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear.
Ja, Napoleon.
I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late.
Ja, wer
We
ist denn
have
das?
much to discuss. One last move?
Oh.
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Ja, Napoleon ist das. Napoleon Bonaparte. Das sind sehr viele originale Leute.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Aha. Okay. Ja. Und er blutet wieder aus der Nase. Wenn er solche Visionen hat, blutet er aus der Nase. Ja.
I'm coming.
Ich komme, ich muss noch meine Schuhe anziehen und... Oh. Ja, ist gut.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, Please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us.
Ein
By the
Schlüssel.
way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects. Dear Monsieur de Richet.
Ein Schlüssel. Nicht klopfen, aufhören. Ich komm ja schon, ich komm ja schon. Ich komm ja schon.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Ich komm da schon. Keine Panik. I'm coming schon. Hör auf zu klopfen. Ich komm ja schon. Nein, nicht klopfen, aufhören.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Immer dieses Klopfen, ey. Das ist doch... Und ja, es ist wirklich Napoleon Bonaparte. Ist ein junger Leutnant der französischen Armee. Ja. So, das war das. Karmelitengeist, ja. Ich sollte vielleicht mal ein bisschen warten. So, was ist das? Ja, Schatz. Also willst du, das steht Nudel. Noch ein bisschen. Noch ein bisschen. So.
Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Ich komm da schon. Wer klopft denn da? Herein? Herein? Nein, ich hab noch einen
There's a
Schlüssel.
circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Immer dieses Klopfen, gell? Ich nehme einen Schlüssel. Oh, was ist das denn? Ja. Immer dieses Klopfen, die sollen aufhören zu klopfen. Ja, auf zu klopfen.
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richet to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Jo. Immer dieses Klopfen. Ja, auf. Hör auf. Nicht klopfen, das ist böse. Dass die immer klopfen müssen, ey. Konzentrationspunkte sind hier auf der Seite. Aha. 4 Bernsteine eingesammelt habe ich, glaube ich, nicht, sondern 2.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
Yep.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Oh, Schatzi. Scheiße. Ich konnte nicht auf Pause machen. Ja, die Note sind gehört. Mann. Jetzt konnte ich nicht auf Pause machen, weil Schatzi dazwischen kam gerade. Die kommt gerade dazwischen, scheiße.
No. What's her name again?
Elizabeth Adams. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice
Ja, Schatzi
President John
kam gerade
Adams.
rein und...
But she is supposed to be dead.
Mist.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens. I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Ja, okay, wir können George Washington ja helfen.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
Oi. Oi.
According to
Oi.
Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Love, Forrest, love.
Louis,
Scheiße.
you're straying from your objective.
Ja, falsche Richtung. Falsche Richtung, falsche Richtung.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
So, ich gucke nochmal hier. Weil hier ist noch was. Du sollst dich doch nicht hinsetzen, du! Oh, eine große Statue, große Statue!
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Das klingt gefährlich. Ich gehe rein. Warum muss ich da rein? Natürlich, wir müssen da rein. Wir müssen die hier ablenken. Warte mal. Moment. Ich wollte mal was gucken. Was war das? Okay.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Ui. Jetzt muss ich mich konzentrieren.
Who do you think you are?
Es gibt mehr als nur einen Weg, um dein Ziel zu erreichen. Dementsprechend kann es sinnvoll sein, nicht sofort den ersten Weg zu nehmen, der sich dir zeigt, sondern weiterzusuchen.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell's going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
You filthy whore!
I apologize. Have mercy. Please have mercy. No! No!
Unmoralisch.
I
Tut mir leid.
apologize. Nah. Mercy, have mercy. Nah. Where's that smart mouth now? I'll teach you a little respect. Huh?
Look, you dumbass! Are you deaf? She said she was sorry.
Call me that again.
Leave her alone.
Are you looking for a slap, Sonny? That's what I thought. Now get out! I have to deal with this dirty slut.
Oh yeah.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Yes, I found out many things.
Good.
Did Elizabeth give you any trouble?
Elizabeth? No.
Nein.
Well, you could have mentioned she was with a raving maniac, huh?
What do you mean?
She was with a Frenchman. He was about to beat her when I arrived.
What the devil are you talking about?
I thought he was gonna kill the poor girl.
Did you intervene?
I did what was necessary to give you enough time to search her room.
Good work, my friend. I knew that I could count on you.
So tell me, did you find any information?
Oh, yes.
George Washington ist das.
What I found is likely to upset you.
What do you mean by that?
Elizabeth is indeed the daughter of John Adams.
Why pass her off as dead?
I found her medical file. It appears that for many years, your mother was her personal doctor. From what I read, she behaved more like a butcher than a doctor.
What are you talking about? I'm not a child. What's going on here?
John believed that his daughter was possessed. He appealed to your mother to save her, but the treatment she inflicted on the poor child... My God.
Look, stop beating around the bush. What exactly did she do to her?
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
My mother got her hands dirty for the common good, so don't be too quick to judge her.
For the common good? We're talking about the vivisection of a child. Of tattooing her from head to foot with a red-hot iron.
Stop this.
For her 5th birthday, she inflicted the stigmata of Christ on her. And for her 10th birthday, a hysterectomy. What kind of gift is that for a child?
My mother's not a monster.
I do not doubt that your mother meant well. But the techniques described in the file, it is pure torture.
Please, I need some time alone.
I have seen some horrors in my time. But if what is written in these damned documents is true, be brave, my boy.
Gehe wieder ins Bett. Nein? Ich will wieder ins Zimmer rein. Darf ich da mal rein? Natürlich nicht. Kann man da hinten nicht auf? Nein, auch nicht. Ja, das war... So, mal gucken. Sehr brutaler Typ. Noch unbekannt. So.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Duke Manuel Godoy.
Okay. Oh.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Could have been worse. Let's say that Miss Adams will remember it for a couple of days.
What? Did you not intervene?
Of course not. What did you want me to do? That thug could have snapped me in half in 2 seconds.
So, you prefer to let that fragile young lady take a beating rather than risk getting slapped around a bit yourself?
Yep.
Mr. Derice, your mother would not have been proud of you.
Listen,
Tut mir leid.
next time it happens, join me instead of hiding behind the door. If you're gonna talk big, back it up.
You should be ashamed. I will pray for your soul, my son. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Louise. Give me 1 second, please.
Okay.
I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Okay. Okay. Vertraut er mir ein bisschen? Ja, ein bisschen vertraut er mir. Okay, Gold. Verseelter Brief.
I'm exhausted. Better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Oh mein Gott. Ohne Erfolg. Ich habe zugelassen, dass Lady Adams verprügelt wurde. Ich habe auch vor Perry klein beigegeben. Ich hätte mehr über die Männer in meiner Vision herausfinden können, über die Pläne mehr erfahren können. Ich hätte eine bemerkenswerte Begegnung haben können. Ja, man hat immer ganz andere Wege. Manche kenne ich irgendwoher von früher. Vor 2020 oder vor 3 Jahren. Stufe 3. Stufe 3. Was nehmen wir? Wir nehmen das hier. Psychologie. Psychologie. Wie hell ist es? Du bist im Himmel.
All right. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Okay. So, das heißt, wir hatten das Folgen mal das hier gelesen. Wissenschaft, Überzeugung, Psychologie. Über gute Manieren.
Nothing. The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance. I haven't even had time to unpack my cases. Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
Dear Monsieur de Richet.
Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room? Writing material.
Schreibmaterial. Untersuchen.
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon.
Zitrone.
That's odd. Writing material.
Zitrone. Schloss knacken.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly. Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage. Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
Ein
A
Buch.
Voyage Around the World. The travelogue of the explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Na, ein Hinweis.
Found it. A faint sign of the order. Barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room. The paper's rougher around the writing. The paper's moist here. Very
Ja,
like stain,
Konzentrationspunkte
barely visible.
gemacht.
And the smell reminds me of something. Come on, Louis, think. Think.
Denk nach.
Let's recap. My mother was in this room.
Yep.
I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She
Yep.
must have left something behind. She applied a liquid to the book. She must have used the writing materials. The quill has been used, but not with regular ink. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Asche nehmen.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
Schloss knacken geht nicht. Kerze nehmen. Hey! Einfach mal eine Kerze genommen, super. Dann die Tinte nehmen wir noch mit. Jo, wir haben jetzt einige Sachen mitgenommen, also Tinte, Kerze.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Warte mal, vielleicht ist draußen was.
A priest's robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Mhm.
This room looks unoccupied.
Okay, jetzt auch nichts. Okay. So, was haben wir denn alles? Asche auf dem Buch verteilen, etwas Tinte auftragen. Etwas Tinte auftragen.
Well, so it wasn't that, and I've just stained half the page.
Oops.
Ink is always used to write a message, never to reveal one. I must find something else. Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. It might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no, there's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message. Aha! It's working! The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote.
Okay.
Where all eyes
Tinte, Asche,
size you up,
Kerze.
you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great. I hope it wasn't a unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical. I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. Mitglied des Ordens.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Okay. Ja. So, das heißt, wir haben das. Das sind 3 Seiten. Das haben wir, das und das. Das wird auch auf 3. Okay. Eigenschaft, unmoralisch. Okay. Okay, dann wollen wir hier ein bisschen im roten Saal.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Also die anderen Zimmer anschauen, okay. Kein Thema, können wir machen. Fällt ja gar nicht auf.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Oh, was ist das?
An old sesterce from Roman Gaul.
Steht doch was.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Mhm.
That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
Jo.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Okay, das können wir nicht knacken.
Monsieur Jacques Perreux.
Können wir auch nicht. Oh, da ist was. Halbkreisschlüssel. Halbkreisschlüssel. Mit einem Ring im Halbkreisform. Oh, es könnte sein, dass wir das in unserem Zimmer, die eine Kiste. Warte mal, können wir da hoch? Nein, da darf ich nicht hoch. So, hier ist auch nichts. Hier ist auch nichts.
Monsieur Johann van Wulner.
Auch nicht. Mhm. Hier ist auch nichts. Hier auf dem Boden ist nichts.
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
Oh.
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Wow. Wie brutal.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
Mit einem Halbkreis. Aha. Gut, dass ich einen Schlüssel mitgenommen habe, durch Zufall. Ein Bernstein. Und ein Zettel.
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible.
Wir nehmen das einfach mal mit. Krass eigentlich.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Oh, wie süß. Okay.
Devil's Thorn. Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Die Kristalle verzehren?
Well, let's see what it tastes like.
Aber...
Ugh. I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
Okay. Was war das? Goldelixier war nach links. So, das nehmen wir mit. War da nicht was? Gold. Das nehmen wir auch mit.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society.
Immunität erkannt.
June 11th, 1791.
Okay.
My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for
Abigail?
concern. Your words were so cold. August 24th, 1792. 30 November, 1791. My dear sister.
Also 1, 2, 3 Zettel, das sind... Okay. So, wir haben Notizen. Wo war die? Die war hier oben. Psychologie. Psychologie, okay. Nochmal Eigenschaften. Hat ja keiner gesehen. Ach, da war was? Aber nur auf X gedrückt.
President George Washington.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later.
Okay. Washington ist da. Gut zu wissen, dass da der Washington ist. Hier ist ein Oh, das ist kein Buch. Na, ich drücke immer auf X, falls man da was sammelt. Okay, hier ist gar nichts. Hier ist auch nichts.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Okay. Piaggi ist auch nichts. Hier können wir auch nicht durch.
Huh, that's me.
So, okay. Run, run, wir rennen, rennen.
Might be better to take a different stairway. Might be better to take a different stairway.
Eine andere Treppe. Okay. Vielleicht hier die Treppe. Okay, die Treppe ist das gewesen. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
I'm sorry. I should have stopped him from beating you.
What's done is done. It was my fault, not yours.
Don't say that. It's never the victim's fault. Look at your eye.
My eye's nothing. Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
If I understand rightly, you share a common past?
Are you saying I've made it all up? You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
And next you're gonna tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait. There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be
Konfrontation
some reason
beginnt.
for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
2 Fehler noch.
Elizabeth, confiding in me might ease your burden. Let me relieve you of some of your suffering.
Relieve me? Do you even hear yourself? Do you really think that by confiding in my torturer's son, I will be healed as if by magic? That it will bring my smile back? Or let me sleep at night? Look, you don't seem like a bad person. And I'm sorry you have to find out your mother's true colors like this. But I'm not going to pity you. Everybody has their cross to bear. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they? Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her.
Hui.
Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Okay. Eigenschaften. Aha. Oh, falscher Knopf. 1 von 4. Einen Ring habe ich gefunden. Wo habe ich den Ring denn gefunden?
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service, day and night, sir.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Bernstein, Karmelitengeist, ein Buch.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Aha.
Indeed, this masterpiece must not become more damaged. Let me have it and I'll take care of it personally. I love antiquarian books.
It bothers me somewhat. It isn't sir's job to take care of it, really.
No, but I would love to. You'll be doing me a favor by letting me have it.
In that case, sir, I shall leave it in your care with pleasure. May I do anything else for sir?
Oh, Bernstein?
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Well, no point in lying, you know. I know full well you haven't got any.
I would never think of lying, sir. I don't believe I am authorized to give it away, that is all.
Amber? Here? I'd be surprised.
Yet I assure you, sir...
No, you're pulling my leg. I don't believe you.
I wouldn't dare to joke with, sir.
Yeah, sure. You're just leading me on. I dare you to show it to me, if you really have some.
Well, then, sir, here is a piece.
Ah, right. Well, I'm impressed. Can you lend it to me for a minute?
Of course, sir.
Gratulation, du hast 4 Bernsteinstücke gesammelt.
Here.
Wow, I can hardly believe it. Well, I have other questions.
Of course, sir. But, sir, I believe you haven't given me back the amber, sir.
What? What amber?
The piece I gave to sir.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You really ought to look after your things. And it can't be easy to come across amber in these parts.
Well, does sir desire anything else?
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Okay.
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any devil's thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against sir taking any.
Don't worry, my good man. I know the effects of devil's thorn very well. I've been taking it for years without any adverse effects. I've never had cause to complain. You can believe me.
That is well, sir. Here is sir's herb. What else can I do for you, sir?
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir to use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for sir.
That's fine. I have no intention of swallowing this remedy. You see, I generally use it to put the shine back on my shoes. But maybe you'd rather I ask permission from Lord Mortimer. Where is he? I'd like to tell him about my shoe problem.
Sir need do nothing of the sort. There is no reason to disturb Lord Mortimer with this small matter.
As you wish.
Here you are, sir. I hope sir will have enough with one bottle, as I haven't any more.
Oh, I'll make do. It's good of you to get this much.
May I do anything else for sir?
Über das Anwesen.
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, sir can access, on one side, the small salon, where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, sir may access the dining room. That is where sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, sir will also find access to the garden. But sir may be reassured, the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
So, zweites Obergeschoss.
Yes. What can I find on the second floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing, on the second floor, are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holmes, sir. But only authorized guests may access that area.
Oh.
Does Sir have any more questions?
Was ist draußen?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
So, über die Gäste.
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps Sir would like to know something else?
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that Sir would like to know?
Okay. Hier ist nix. Ja, ein bisschen sammeln. Gucken, ob da irgendetwas ist. So, darüber. Hopp.
Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall.
Oh, da nicht. Wir wollen ein bisschen danken. So, was gab's denn alles? Wir haben das, Karte, Charakter. Oh. Evelina, das ist die neue Etikette. Psychologie und Überzeugen. Okay. Oh, das war jetzt auf dem Boden. Ja, manchmal ist da was auf dem Boden, manchmal sieht man's. So. Aha. Ich mach mal Konzentration ein bisschen.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Well, how very amusing.
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Wollner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
Please.
Mhm, okay, die verstehen sich gut. Also das ist das Kametten, das, okay.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make
Wir
land
suchen nicht möglich.
And yourself.
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Show us your teeth, please.
You don't say.
The Prussian-Britannic coalition is not good for France. The last time we fought against them, our empire went up in smoke.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls
sieht
a
sehr alt
wonderful
aus.
Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Oh dear.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur...
Louis Moras de Richet.
De Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
And you, sir?
I am just a simple French citizen.
Really? Oh, you seem nothing like a commoner. Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
Der hat eine Gabel gegessen?
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
He's certainly well connected and in high places.
Surprising. No one appears to know him.
No one knows me, and yet here I am.
Quite so.
Monsieur de Richet, it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Aber natürlich Napoleon. Man fällt sehr tief.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply
Deeply. Warte mal, Inventar muss gerade gucken. Nach oben, dort nach rechts. Nach oben und dann nach rechts.
about
Okay.
their disappearance. But I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannons.
Absolutely. 50,000 louis d'or in hard cash.
The offer I'm talking about was for only 20,000 louis d'or, Monsieur de Richet. The truth is, you really have no idea about our agreement. So, you're wasting my time. I need to work with people I can have confidence in, sir.
The exact numbers may have escaped me. I suggest you wait for my mother's return in order to manage such details.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Oh. Immunität.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words and I agree.
Wow.
Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Monsieur Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Okay. Das war
My
aber Glück.
friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Aber Ich habe einen Teil beschmutzt. Ich hätte mit Napoleons Zimmer durchsuchen können. Wir hatten nur keinen Schlüssel. Oh. Wow, Stufe 5. Stufe 5. 8 Punkte können wir verteilen. Also das. Das. Das, Stufe 2. Gut. Hui. Schöner Talentbaum. Erfahren. Der geht nach rechts.
Let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
So, an das nächste Buch lesen. Parallel. Politik. Politik. Boah, schön. Das sieht schön aus. Okay, da ist er. Mal gucken, was ist denn das?
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Von 3 Kreisen umgeben.
Circe.
Okay, hier ist auch nichts.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Oh yeah, Napoleon.
I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Well, I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand, but continue to have faith in Sarah. You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few days we'll all be laughing together.
That's all I hope for, Your Eminence. But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
If I said to you, where all eyes size you up,
Would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis, but it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a gallery here? Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and
Aha,
you'll
also auf der rechten Seite.
You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Also da ist ein Schlüssel.
Dining on ham. Well, that's very appetizing.
Mhm. Schloss knacken. Das hätte man auch lernen müssen. Schlüssel?
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Mhm. Okay, jetzt gucke ich mal hier. Mhm. Schmetterlinge sind hier im Raum.
Romney painted Lady Hamilton as Circe. Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world.
Mhm. Okay, da ist nichts.
Circe turning Ulysses' companions back into humans. The Conversion of Ulysses by Gurs. Circe changing Ulysses' companions into swines.
Mhm, okay. So, das ist hier. Gucken wir mal hier, ob da Schlüssel sind. Nein. Na, ich vermute mal, dass da später was ist. Also hätten wir sozusagen eigentlich Joe Wollner, noch unbekannt. Überzeugen, Befragung. Mhm. Fünf Kreiseschlüssel aus 5 Kreisen und das ist mit einem Erdsymbol. Aha. Das müsste jetzt die Porträt. Ach du Kacke. Goldelixier.
Atrus, the Miller Brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Mhm. Leroy. Mhm.
pages out of an old encyclopedia.
So. Wow. Jesus. Das Abendmahl.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now? Liberty or Death by Regnault. Ah, painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly.
Ist verschlossen. Ist verschlossen. Das ist auch verschlossen. Ist auch verschlossen.
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia.
Krass. Aha, da ist was.
The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near. His brain is oozing by either a fragment of amber.
Ein Bernstein gefunden. Oh, Bernstein.
Amber. A ruble.
Ein Rubel. Mhm. Mhm. Loot.
The Last Supper.
Das Abendmahl von Leonardo da Vinci.
The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Mhm. Okay. Hier ist auch nichts. Hier ein Feuer ist auch nichts. Okay, es gibt... Da hinten gibt es einen Raum. Aber es gibt auch hier einen Raum. Mhm. Schild. Mhm. Also das ist die Medusa. Ist hier noch irgendetwas?
A painting with no name.
Und das ist die Medusa.
We've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword.
Ein Held mit einem Schwert.
a hero with a
Ein Held mit
lantern,
einer Laterne.
and the last one holding
Und
a
der letzte
shield.
Held trägt einen Schild.
I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Löse das Medusa-Rätsel. So, mal gucken. Das ist Medusa. Oh, das ist bestimmt auch so ein Buch.
The Origin of Myths, a reinterpretation of legendary
Eine neue
creatures.
Interpretation
Just
von
what I
sagenhaften Medusa-Dinge, oder?
The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
Französischen Text lesen.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Okay. So, da ist Schwert und Schild. Schwert meine ich. Schwert untersuchen, Status analysieren.
The statue is darker on the right-hand side. It must be often placed towards the fire, which would explain the difference in color. In that case, it would be facing the Medusa. Perfect for the coup de grace.
Ein Überfall? Bist ja noch da. Wir gehen zu Medusa. Guck mal, der hat einen Bebes. Siehst du? Ein Bebes. Ein Baby. Bubu. Kein Bobo. Baby. Okay, das heißt dann dahin.
Now, Louis, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should. The aim is to defeat the Medusa, so what can the lantern be for? To light up the Medusa? Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey, and the shield will be of no use. To light up the sword? No, that makes no sense. So that leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero.
Tja.
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can the shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning this shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
nicht. Okay.
Whoa.
Ups. Geheimgang? Löse das Medusa-Rätsel. Ja. Ups.
Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Ehrlich antworten?
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
You're spying on Mortimer, right?
Everyone is spying on Mortimer.
Shall I take that for a yes?
Take it as you please, but I wouldn't be surprised if all the guests were around here somewhere searching the manor. Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams. At your service, madam.
Okay, sie ist auf der rechten Seite und ich soll auf der linken Seite suchen. Okay. Was ist dies? Symbol untersuchen.
The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical. What I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Emily, what if I open the jar? Would that then make man responsible for all the evils?
Try. It'll make a change. All right, can we move on now?
I do love your irony, but honestly, are you ever impressed by anything you see?
By a chamber pot?
Mithalten, weil du
You really
aufgehört
do
hast,
need to do
reden.
better than that.
Oh mein Gott. Schöne Ansicht, gell? Diese Nachricht stellt sich. Boom.
A golden fleece.
Oh, das goldene
It's
Vlies.
freezing. Hurry up.
Cold? You want a rug? It'll warm you up.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that horrible thing.
That's a pity. The gold color brings out your eyes.
And your flattery brings out your boorishness.
Könnte man nicht denken.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
The Gospel according to Judas, or How to Crucify Jesus as part of
Fast
God's
500
plan.
Stunden. Oh.
You do realize that the contents of this book could undermine the very foundations of Christianity.
One more reason to leave it in the secret room of a lost manor on a private island.
Do you realize how important this book is?
Of course, but what I really want to know is how did it come into Mortimer's possession?
I was thinking the same thing about all the paintings and sculptures in the manor. How did the English manage to get their hands on them?
When someone wants to attract the attention of the world's leading power, somehow the gifts just pour in.
You wouldn't have gone to the Vatican recently, would you?
Are you calling me a thief?
Certainly not. Never entered my mind.
Oha. Interessant. Die Frage hast du mich schon einmal gestellt. Ich bin ja schon Papa. Stiefpapa, aber ja.
Hey, Mortimer is the author of this work. He talks about his passion for art.
Ne, Original, Stiefpapa. Original Stiefpapa. Nadine hat auch eine Tochter.
Guess what I found?
Hast du nicht gewusst, dass Nadine eine Tochter hat? Ja, die ist ja auch, wie alt ist die? 21, 22? Hat aber null Kontakt zu uns.
Caesar's laurel wreath. I can just see Mortimer dressed in a toga, wearing a laurel wreath, strutting around his manor all day long.
You have a curious idea of
Hat aber null Kontakt zu uns.
He's eccentric, like all the
Null
English are,
Kontakt.
isn't he?
Well, if Peru stands for French
Intrigant,
grace,
Lügnerin und sehr gefährlich war die im Kopf. Die war mehr mit Geld aus. Hast du kein Geld, bist du nichts Besonderes. Hm?
Well, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself. Amber.
Mhm. Ja, genau. Also, die hat null Kontakt zu uns, also...
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe
Ich
it
glaube,
to
das
me.
könnte Excalibur sein.
I think this is Excalibur, King Arthur's sword. I've always dreamt of drawing it from the stone.
How sweet. You're still clinging to your boyhood dreams. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
Ups.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine. Hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia.
Ich habe sie ja
properties in Shanghai.
kennengelernt, da war sie 14.
Some of these deeds are over 600 years old. And all signed by the
Der
hand of
Dirk kennt sie
Mortimer.
auch.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job. These documents must be fakes. No man can own that many original works, no matter how rich he is.
Be careful. The Order has tried many times to estimate his personal wealth without ever succeeding.
And look here. Castles in Scotland, vineyards in Italy, districts in Venice. He's richer than some European countries.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again,
Ist aber
I
ganz,
don't know.
ganz liebes Mädel gewesen.
We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take?
War.
Why keep such a collection hidden in a secret room? Any thoughts?
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it
Ja,
from
das ist
people
wirklich
like
auch
us.
manchmal schlimm bei ihr.
Hey, Emily, we're
Die war
not
Opa
thieves.
bezogen.
We're
Immer
only
Opa
looking.
bezogen.
I wonder why my mother
Opa hat
didn't
das
make it
gemacht,
clear
Opa
what
hat
she was
das gemacht.
interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it
Geld
down,
in
or
Popo
maybe she wasn't
gegeben,
sure
die
what she was
Erziehung ist
looking
kaputt
for.
gegangen.
Or she wanted to
Und mit
protect her
16 ist sie
discoveries.
ausgezogen, weil wir sie
It's
rausgeschmissen
disturbing.
haben.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Also wir haben die mit 16 rausgeworfen. Wir haben im Jugendamt geredet mit dem Vater von ihr. Hat dann auch gemeint, ja, dann kann sie eine Ausbildung in Koblenz machen. Ja, hat sie auch gemacht. Ja, und dann, keine Ahnung. Dann haben wir nur noch gehört, die hat rumgehurt und, und andere Sachen gemacht. Also, die hat ganz, ganz komische Sachen gemacht. Das war nicht das, was wir ihr beigebracht haben. Hat sich total verändert vom Charakterzug. Ja, die war angeblich schwanger, dann doch nicht und ganz konfuse Geschichten. Sie tut aber auch das ganze erben von Nadines Vater. Der hat ja kein Vermögen, wenn er über 4.000 Euro netto immer kriegt. Hat er ja nicht. Dann hat er den Kontakt zu ihr weggemacht, versucht. Ich denke mal, er hat aber immer noch Kontakt zu ihr, aber er tut das nur so sagen. Ja, deswegen, ja, da habe ich schon keinen Kontakt zu ihr. Nein. 10 Manuskripte suchen. Legitim. So.
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
Ihre Schwester.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you?
4 Fehler noch möglich.
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese.
Okay, meine Playstation,
but
die
I've
tut
nothing to gain by
rummoren.
confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself. I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
I don't see us as partners for life. You won't owe me anything, you know. It doesn't commit you to anything after all.
All right, you've gone to a lot of trouble. You deserve an answer. I
Oha.
already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is... your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows.
Das war
When it
Zufall.
comes to getting results, you are very good. I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes, you can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed
Das ist
up.
schon sehr geil gemacht,
So
das
one
Spiel.
day we decided to play along.
Und
Since
es gibt
then,
5
we have
Kapitel
become
davon.
one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with 2 faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir home and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
Krass. Ja. Seine grünen Augen machen einen so sentimental. Ja, da gibt es so ein Lied davon, glaube ich. Entweder deine blauen oder deine grünen Augen machen mich so sentimental oder so. 1932.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth.
Nein.
Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
Ich will zu Emily.
Excuse me, Elizabeth, but some very urgent business has cropped up. We can speak tomorrow.
No, Louis, don't leave me alone. They've come back.
Good night, madam.
Und ja, ich weiß, was passiert, wenn man zu ihr geht.
Well, well, Louis, you took your sweet time.
Mhm.
What did our poor Elizabeth want?
The truth is, I really don't have the slightest idea. But I thought all of that could wait until tomorrow.
That young girl seems very...
Emily?
Genau.
I misunderstood something here? What are you doing in my room?
And for a while now, the question has been nagging at me.
And that explains why I now find you here, in my bed. Go ahead. Ask me the question that's been burning at your lips.
I know your mother was here to meet someone, but I can't figure out who.
Oh. So that's what's been hiding behind all this.
We are both members of the Order, Louis. Let's try to be honest with each other.
Mhm.
I have followed with great interest your affair in Paris, in connection with Mr. von Borchardt. You managed to steal something from him, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you talking about the Book of All Mysteries? Al-Azif?
That's right, Louis. A valuable bit of plunder, isn't it?
Yeah. When we finally found it, we took it.
And where is the book right now?
Amazingly, it's right here. Mother took it with her when she came.
This is quite fascinating. But just what did Sarah expect to accomplish here?
If only I knew myself. My mother always takes a sly pleasure in telling me as little as possible.
Oh, poor little Louis. Your mother hides things from you. That's not very nice.
No, it's not nice at all. And you? What were you supposed to do once the book was found?
Give it to our sponsor, of course. Sir Gregory has more than one card up his sleeve.
So you mean home is playing both sides?
Right. Enough chatting. Come and join me instead.
Natürlich.
I have to go, Louis. I don't want anyone finding me here in the morning.
Oh, was so schnell?
Well, have a good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow, rested and ready.
Sure thing.
Ja. Casanova. Er träumt wieder, hat eine Vision. Oder auch nicht. Ui.
Lord Mortimer? Monsieur de Richet, at last we meet.
Hi. Ich hätte mehr über die Vergangenheit von Elisabeth und meiner Mutter herausfinden können. Episode 1, die Gorgone. Ja, die Nacht verbracht, oh ja. Stufe 6. Okay, Schloss knacken, wo war das? Ablenkung, Politik. Gut. Jetzt können wir Schlösser knacken. Aber TheCouncil, a Big Bad Wolf Game. Das war Kapitel 1. Wir haben es durch. Kapitel 1, also... Also, so wie das jetzt aussieht, ist es... Das ist Kapitel 1, Episode 1 gewesen. Ob ich die anderen Teile habe, weiß ich nicht. Aber TheCouncil ist ein sehr, sehr gutes Spiel. Ich würde es empfehlen, also ist ein Rätsel, Mystery, Intrigen mit Bonaparte und mit anderen Leuten. Es liegt an den Antworten. Also ist schon sehr geil gemacht. Videos Team. Wir haben ja 1939. Die Musikuntermalung ist gut gemacht. Sehr gut gemacht. Ich habe nur gedacht, das wäre in Deutsch gewesen. Also die Stimmen. Aber ich glaube, die waren doch nicht. Ich gucke gerade, was hier passiert. das hier ist Prolog. Man merkt, ja, ich habe nur ein Kapitel. So, das war TheCouncil. Das war sozusagen das erste Kapitel, die anderen müsste ich dann kaufen und ich hätte das Geld, ja, aber nein. Ich denke mal, ich werde dann immer wieder was anderes spielen. Jeden Sonntag. Und ja, ich fand es eigentlich gar nicht so schlecht. Das Spiel ist ja schon... Hier, man sieht's. Das sind eigentlich 4 Sachen. Was da drin ist. Du besitzt die nächste Episode nicht. Ja. Das heißt, du wirst gezwungen, die Episoden, die zu kaufen. Ich glaube 9 Euro oder so kostet eine fast. Kann man alle 5 kaufen und dann alle 5 Teile machen. Also so im Ganzen würde ich sagen, das Spiel ist schon sehr geil gemacht. Gucken wir das. Ich mache da ganz schnell laufen. So. 2006, 2017. Boah. Aber muss sagen, das Spiel ist schon sehr schön gemacht. Man sieht hier, hier ist das Zimmer von uns. Ja, aber ich denke mal, das war's für heute. Was auch nicht so schlimm ist. So, mal gucken. Genau, 1942 und dann machen wir ein Raid zu Dirki. Dann fahren wir ein bisschen zurück zu Dirki. Und ja, das war's für den Sonntag. Aber das Spiel war schon sehr interessant. Man muss bedenken, ich habe das 2020, glaube ich, gespielt. Und es gab noch brutale Szenen. Also, ich könnte jetzt ein bisschen spoilern, kann ich machen, weil bei Episode 1, also bei hier, nach der Gorgone, du kannst dich ja entscheiden, du gehst zu Elisabeth, tust sie knacken, oder bei der anderen. Wenn du bei der anderen gehst, kann es passieren, dass du tot bist. Kann passieren. Also man kann hier sterben im Spiel, das funktioniert. Was sonst? Ist ja schon ein gutes Spiel, weil das kostenlos ist. Ich denke mal, nächsten Sonntag überlege ich mir ein anderes Spiel. Mache ich das so, dass ich andere Spiele spiele. Habe nur 265 Spiele auf der Platte. Circa. Sozusagen. So, aber dann bedanke ich mich fürs Zuschauen. Und dann sieht man sich am Freitag wieder. Und dann wünsche ich euch viel Spaß beim Dirki und sage ich dann auf Wiedersehen. Schönen Abend, schönes Wochenende und schöne Woche dann. Also, bye bye. Ja.